This proposed project is set to change Brantford's downtown forever. There is a redevelopment plan in the application phase right now that could change the face of downtown and give us a taste of what downtown life in Brantford is going to look like in the decades to come. My name is Jeff Thibodeau. I'm a real estate agent right here in Brantford, Ontario, and I've been helping people just like you make smart decisions for over 15 years. Stick with me for this video to get an insight into this massive redevelopment project on the south side of downtown and what it means for the future of Brantford. While you're here, please take a second to hit that like button. It really helps me out in the YouTube algorithms. And if you like videos like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on their notifications so that my future videos show up on your home screen. Now, it's no secret that Brantford's downtown has had a troubled past. Once upon a time, it was the beating heart of our small industrial town. But with the collapse of the agricultural equipment manufacturing industry locally, and also the expansion of the town to the north, including new commercial areas, the downtown became this vacant area with not a whole lot going on. Revitalization has been a constant effort over the last few decades. We've had a couple university and college campuses move in downtown. There's been new buildings, new developments, and it's really, turned a 180 from where it was just 10 to 20 years ago. Now, Brantford continues to grow in terms of total population, and also more density is on its way, with the downtown core being identified as an urban growth center. This video is about proposed development for 50 Market Street South. This is a 12-acre commercial plaza on the south side, or known as Lower Downtown. It's surrounded by the Civic Center, the casino, the farmers market, the downtown parkade. There's a couple new condo buildings and several other development plans in the works for this area. This area of the city is part of what's known as the Urban Growth Center, which is a designated area in Brantford where they are purposely trying to intensify and bring up the density of both commercial and residential spaces. Now, currently this property is your typical suburban plaza. It's got single-story buildings, either in strip mall format or standalone detached buildings, all around the outside of the property, surrounded by a large central parking area. Now, the redevelopment plan is one of the largest in Brantford's history, and it has some pretty staggering numbers. They're proposing to add 2,357 new housing units, where there currently are 0 on the property. They're proposing that when it's finished, it will have 187,000 square feet of commercial space, increasing it from the current 101,000 square feet of commercial space. They're proposing to increase the parking on the facility to 1,939 parking spaces from the current 545. And they're also proposing to add indoor and outdoor amenity spaces, 54,000 square feet inside, and 2.3 acres of public outdoor amenity space, where there currently is 0 right now. Now, the breakdown of the housing units is interesting too. They're proposing that of all those units they're going to construct, there's going to be 1,771 condos, 195 units focused on student housing, 391 purpose-built rental units, and they've also said that a third of the housing units will be focused on families, meaning they're going to have 2 to 3 bedroom units available. The development plans for this site right here could fundamentally change the entire downtown landscape, making this one of the most densely populated neighborhoods in Brantford on what right now is a commercial plaza. So I'm standing here at the Freshco Plaza south of downtown, and as you can see behind me, it's your typical suburban shopping plaza with 1-story buildings surrounding the edge of the property and the center filled with a giant parking lot. Just north of us, you've got the Brantford Farmers Market, the downtown parkade, the brand new YMCA, and then up the hill you've got Harmony Square, heading you into the historic downtown district. Further behind me across the street is the Brantford Casino, as well as the Civic Center, where the OHL Brantford Bulldogs currently play, and there's plans proposed for a new sports and entertainment complex. Now, there's also been a couple new condo buildings go up in the recent years. Just west of downtown, we've got 1 Wellington, which is a new condo building. And we also have 7 Erie, which is the first of many buildings that are planned on the other side of this site right here. Surrounding this site, there's actually 4 more separate condominium developments either in the application phase or already approved and just planning their construction phase already happening. In the next 10 years, this area is going to be completely changed, and it actually is going to be part of the beating heart of Brantford. So the proposed plan is actually to redevelop this large site in phases. That way there's not going to be any interruption to the key commercial businesses, specifically the grocery store that serves the neighborhood. Here's a breakdown of the project timeline. Early 2022, the vision of the project was launched and their planning phase began. Then moving into early 2023, their first talks with the city started, and they started discussing what the site would look like with the local planning department. Then in June 2023, they held their first public open house to show these plans to the local neighborhood. At the end of 2023, the development actually got underway with the first applications for new zoning changes that would be required to make this a reality. Then just passed in February 2024, the second public open house was held. And next coming up is the mandatory public meetings, decisions on the zoning changes, and then there'd be an official plan that has to go through the city planning department for approval before construction could get started. But assuming that this all goes according to plan, which it looks like it is at this stage, they're predicting that the phase 1 construction would start mid to late 2025, and then the project would continue on for there. Now, I'm really curious what your thoughts are on this project, especially if you live here in Brantford and you've lived here for a long time. This is gonna be a major change to the lower downtown, and I'm wondering, there's a difference of opinions out there, so leave me a comment and let me know what your thoughts are on this development project. Some people are very excited for this level of investment to happen in our city and improve the overall area. Other people have various concerns about things like increasing density, traffic issues, and they would rather things just stay the way they are. Ultimately though, more people living in the downtown area is precisely what the downtown needs to continue its revitalization efforts. Having more people who call downtown Brantford their home and not just a place they potentially go to work or go to school is what brings new life and energy to make it a vibrant place to live and work. Now, like it or not, plans like this are going to continue to move forward one way or another because the city needs to work with developers who want to increase density and allow the city to comply with its Urban Growth Center and the Places to Grow Act. So stay tuned to this channel for more announcements, and we'll stay right on top of these projects as they come online. And then potentially, if maybe you want to buy one of these units as a personal home, maybe you're a first-time home buyer, or you see the potential to invest in some of this growth that's happening in our downtown. Thanks a lot for being here. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, if you like videos like this, hit the subscribe button as well and turn on your notifications so you get my next videos right on your home feed. Thanks for watching, and YouTube thinks you're gonna like this video next.